A treasure trove of tribal, cultural, and historical artifacts has entered the market, Central Market, in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. It's a previously unknown collection, including undiscovered paintings, antiques, and ethnic artifacts. Some are so rare that even a professional art dealer is amazed.
I've been a dealer for more than 30 years, but I've never seen anything like this before. So this one is definitely very, very original and very, very primitive. Yeah, like this also from Dr. Alijah collection. This is a beetle nut set, the complete set. You bring this out, you sit on the ground, and then you give this to your guests because they need to chew the betel nut and then the spit into this. So this is a complete set, very rare. And here also another complete set, but this is by different people, but they share the same culture of chewing the betel nut. And this is the Batak people of Sumatra. Something like this complete is very rare.
The collection comes from a fascinating woman who passed away 20 years ago. Alijah Gordon was born in the US but moved to Kuala Lumpur in 1957, the year of Malaysian independence. 2 years later, to support Malaysian culture and to make sure the world would hear the voices of important Malaysian writers, she founded the Malaysian Social Research Institute, also known as MSRI, in 1959. MSRI is still in operation today, serving marginalized communities in Malaysia. This collection is the result of Alijah Gordon's great appreciation for the history of the region.
You can see why is it so special, because it's a mask, but you look at the back, it's from a tortoise shell and then embedded with cowrie shells. So this is very, very authentic. It's what you call artifacts. Things not meant for the tourists to sell to the outside world, but used by the people themselves. This one is used by the Chinese physician to make house call. Yeah, you see that's a handle. It's not a toolbox. It's a handle, and the inside they put all the apparatus. This is bamboo and this is wood. And they have two holes. And I learned from some experts that actually it's like a flute. They blow and make some music out of it. Interestingly, Dr. Gordon seems to have a special liking for this kind of flute, because over here you see we have about 14 pieces of flute, just flute alone. And they are very primitive to me and very worn, used pieces. And then you have the buckle, the Malay buckle, and the comb.
During her travels to Papua New Guinea, Indonesia, and around Malaysia, Alijah Gordon collected historical, cultural, art, and artifacts that are rarely seen outside museums. You can see Alijah Gordon's collection at Central Market's Annex Building at the Art House Gallery Museum of Ethnic Arts, a unique place that's part museum, part gallery. Leonard Yu, who's been buying and selling historical art and artifacts for most of his life, is helping to sell Alijah Gordon's collection to honor her dying wish. Alijah Gordon was passionate about helping marginalized people in Malaysia and other parts of the world. She wanted the sale of her collection to support her beloved Malaysia Social Research Institute and all of the communities it serves. Every purchase of her precious treasures will go toward the projects Alijah cared about, including MSRI's School for Refugee Children, where refugee parents serve as teachers. Before her death, Alijah chose Leonard Yu to sell her collection in order to continue her life's work in Malaysia. For collectors of valuable ethnic artifacts, Leonard believes that her collection from Papua New Guinea will be the biggest attraction.
Papua New Guinea art is already caught on in the West more than 100 years already. And I hope this show will attract more Asian buyers, especially Malaysian, to recognize Papua New Guinean art as art and collectibles also. And this is a perfect opportunity to showcase to Malaysia the original antiques and artifacts from Papua New Guinea.